Hey everybody, installing a hitch on your Ford F-250 can take you to some fun and exciting places, like camping, biking, and towing a U-Haul trailer anywhere in North America. Let's break down this moderate install. You'll need the tools seen here to complete this installation. This instructions calls for removal of a factory hitch if equipped and lowering the spare tire. This vehicle has neither one, so we can get right to installing the hitch. Today we're going to be installing this hitch using our U-Haul exclusive hitch jack. If you don't have one, you will need two sets of hands as this hitch is extremely heavy. Next, we're going to take the provided hardware, which includes an M14 bolt, conical tooth washer, drop it through the top of the frame rail, and then hand tighten the provided hex nut. All right, we are adding a second conical tooth washer on the bottom. Make sure to use the teeth facing up towards the hitch. And we're just going to finger tight these down. So now we'll repeat this process on the passenger side of the vehicle. Using a 21mm socket, we're going to loosen the bolts one side at a time for the bumper mounting bracket. To install our 3/16" support plate. Be careful, you will want to support the bumper using a couple pieces of wood if necessary. We're also thinking ahead on our installation, and we want to run our wiring bracket on the top side of this hitch. In this case, we wanted to run the factory wiring connector above the hitch rather than underneath it. We're also going to loosen up the two inside nuts on this bumper bracket so that we can get enough room to fit in our 3/16 support plate. And we're using a long 21mm for convenience in this side because these bolts are just a little bit longer than the other side. And now we're going to install our 3/16 support plate, and we're going to install it between the bumper bracket and the hitch itself. Now that I have the support plate in place, I'm going to install the supplied M14 bolt and conical tooth washers into the holes. All right, and then we're going to put the conical tooth washer on the other side and use the supplied nut to hold it in place. Okay, now we're going to use our factory bolt plate to install through the back side of the bumper mounting bracket. Now we can reinstall our factory hex nuts back onto the bolt plate. And we'll repeat this process on the other side. We used a breaker bar in this case because these bolts were pretty tight and we just want to loosen them up just barely. All right, now we're going to install these U-shaped spacers behind our bumper support bracket bolts to make up for the gap from the new support plate that we added on the hitch. All right, now that we have all of our hardware and fasteners in place, we're going to torque down to manufacturer specifications using a 22 millimeter for the hitch and a 21 millimeter for the bumper brackets. Now that we've completed our hitch installation, we've reinstalled our factory wiring harness using U-Haul part numbers 13302 and 30966. If you have any questions about this product, or if you'd like to schedule an installation with one of our U-Haul Hitch professionals, please visit us at uhaulhitches.com or stop by any of our U-Haul stores nationwide. Thank you.